Damn, this desk is dirty. Need housekeeping.
And now, on with the show.
So, the new Star Wars Last Jedi teaser came out today. Some people have said it's underwhelming, but a majority of people have said, wow, this is really good. And to me, what I liked about this most of all, it's a teaser. It's not a trailer. I like my teasers to be teasers and my trailers to be trailers, not mini movies or teasers, trailers. I don't like that. They just give enough to have you speculating what you just saw. Some things are open to interpretation. I like that. They dangle a little carrot and have me interested in what they're going to do in the film. It's excellent job. I felt from top to bottom. So it opens up. You see Rey. She's in training with Luke. He keeps telling her to breathe. So she's, like this, finding her zen. So she mentions the light side. We see a shot of Leia. The dark side, we see a shot of Ren's helmet, it's broken up and you see smoke coming off of it. So maybe Ren, he went in his little hissy fit and smashed it. We don't know. So we can assume that he's going to be spending most of the film without his helmet. I guess that's weird to assume because we get a shot of him and he's got a scar and his eyes are yellow. So it's like Sith looking, kind of like Anakin. So he's got the scar and he's got the yellow eyes. Kind of reminds you of Anakin. We see shots of, actually, there's a reference after that. So we had the good, the dark, and the balance. That's referenced a lot, and that's a big theme. That was a big theme in the prequels. So, the whole balance of the Force. And then we see some books, and we see a hand go across. We don't know whose hand it is. It could be Rey's, probably is. We see the Jedi symbol, which is the Last Jedi poster. You see Rey with the lightsaber cutting through. It's indicative of the Jedi icon. So those books that she grabs, we're assuming it's her, they could be the Journal of Wills, which is referenced in Rogue One and the Force Awakens novel. Basically, the Journal of Wills was the original script that Lucas had written in the 70s before A New Hope, and then he scrapped it. But this is canon now, so this is probably what we're seeing here. So, Luke went away for a while, and he was probably collecting information, whatever books, Jedi scrolls he could find to find out what is the meaning of all this. So we see shots of the Millennium Falcon. We see shots of AT-ATs. I call them AT-ATs. I'm not going to call them AT-ATSs. We called them AT-ATs in the 80s, and I'm sticking with that. We see a shot of Poe Dameron. An X-Wing fighter blows up, and this guy needs insurance because he keeps losing spaceships. We see a shot of Poe. Finn. He's in an intensive care unit, so he's out. I doubt he'll be in this movie much. And then we have a final bookend shot. Well, actually, we have a shot also of Luke with his hand on R2-D2. So that was a vision that Rey had at one point when she grabbed the lightsaber. We saw this, the burning and all that. So it's kind of cool we get to see that shot and from Luke's point of view, where basically the Knights of Ren just wiped out all his students. So then he left after that. Well, which we don't know the story of that either. Hopefully we get to that. So at the end of the teaser, what's pretty cool is we get to see Luke. He's walking out, and he basically says, "The Jedi are no more." So it's time for the Jedi to end. That's what he says. You're thinking maybe he's gonna say it's time for the Jedi to rise or bring balance, but no, it's time for them to end. So you could maybe think, well, they're getting wiped out, but I don't think that's what it is. I think he is just saying we're of no use anymore. So he's found that in that world and with the present knowledge that he has, maybe from these journal wills, that their interpretation of what Jedi should be, and if they're even needed, is not what they thought. So it could be like one of those Obi-Wan things where, truth from a certain point of view. So maybe the Jedi were sold a lie and they had a false prophecy or was just misinterpreted. Who knows? But that's what I like about this teaser. Just enough to get you to speculate on what all this means. And I really like it because actually what he says at the end of the film, or at the end of the teaser, what Luke says, it could just be from the very beginning of the movie, and he doesn't really want to train Rey. So, and by the way, Luke had to learn the majority of his training was on a swamp planet. this planet, we're race training. It's like Hawaii, man. So that's, one advantage for her. But I really like the teaser. I know some people complain, like I said, that it was a little underwhelming, but I think it does what a teaser should do. It just dangles that carrot and gets you talking. And my anticipation is as high as it was, actually higher than it was before, because now I want to know, what did Luke say? Because this whole, the speculation was they're gonna talk about the Gray Jedi and all that stuff. I've watched some videos where people said that, and I think we're gonna go down that road because the prequels really push the whole balance aspect, and I think that's what this is doing. Because from the teaser, that's what they are doing. So I don't know. I think they did a really good job. I'm really looking forward to the film. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. And again, as always, thanks for watching.
I just cannot believe any of this voodoo bullshit.